Welcome to Matter video number 3. In this video, we're going to show you how you could represent the different forms of matter, element, compounds, and mixtures as particle diagrams. So we're going to draw the particles as little circles. You want to write this down on a piece of paper, either in your notes or a separate piece of paper. You're going to be required to be able to draw different types of representations, and we want to get comfortable with that. We could draw diagrams to show or represent what an element, a compound, or a mixture would look like. Remember we said that elements have one capital letter. So when we represent an element in a particle diagram, we're going to show it as just one color. So here I'll just show it as an open blue circle. This would represent a monatomic element. For example, sodium. Here's another element. These are diatomic elements. Two circles attached. Still one color. That's how we know it's an element. An example of a diatomic element would be, let's say, bromine. Any Brinkelhoff element will show two circles attached, but one color or pattern. Now let's look at a compound. A compound is two or more elements chemically combined, so we're going to represent it with two different colors or two different patterns. Whereas the element had one color, a compound has to have at least two different colors, and we're going to show that they're attached. So this could represent a compound. Could also show a compound like this. There's no set rule for what a compound has to look like, as long as we have at least two different colors attached. We could also have a compound with more than two boxes attached. For example, here, this could represent something like water, two of one element, the H, and one of the oxygen. This could represent a compound like HBr. We also have mixtures, and I'm going to show you three different types of mixtures. We have mixtures where we could mix elements, just elements together. This would just be a mixture of elements. We can mix compounds together. So this would be a mixture of compounds. And I can mix elements and compounds together. So here's a compound. First drew an element. Here's another element. Here's a compound. So this is a mixture of elements and compounds. Notice when we're representing a mixture, all the boxes on the bottom, you have to have at least two different types of patterns within the box. So for example, in this first box, there's the open circle, the dark circle, two different patterns. There's this compound and this compound, two patterns, one pattern, two pattern. In all the examples on the top, which show substances, elements and compounds, which are substances, there's only one type of matter shown in the box. Same pattern over and over again.